Well, hey there, YouTube. Matt Emroy back again. Have another thrift store pickups for you guys today. I just got back. It's close to noon, and as you guys know, it's sale day. Nothing too super spectacular, but I did find a few goodies, so let's go ahead and start with this. Picked up this PlayStation 2. This is definitely one of the early generation ones, because you can see it does have a FireWire port on it. Also with the two front USB ports. The later models got rid of the Fire port and just had the USB ports. Has the two memory stick and controller ports there. The drive door, of course the power button, the reset button, but you guys probably know that by now. It's in decent shape. It's got a few scratches and dings on it. Unfortunately, it did come from a smoker's house. I could tell because I had to blow this thing and clean it like crazy. The model on this one is SCPH, if my camera will focus, 3001. So I don't think this was the first model, but this is somewhere close to it. It might have been the second or third generation ones. Because I remember I had a 5001, and then after that they went to the slimline. Got an expansion bay here, which I probably can't do one-handed, but it's totally empty. When I got this, the fan was totally encrusted with smoker's tar, and you can see there is still some in there, but this is the best job I can do without actually taking it apart, and I may do that later on depending on how noisy that fan is and if it blows that smoking smell in the air, because I absolutely cannot stand cigarette smell whatsoever. And then just a regular array of switches. You got a power button, power plug, optical audio cable, and then your AV multi-out. And this one, I believe, does support up to 720p HD. Some games, of course. And as you can see, it's definitely not been tampered with because the factory seal is still intact. And I gave a whopping $7 minus 25, so I paid about $5 for that. No cables or anything, but don't worry, I have all those in my closet, and once I get everything together, we'll go ahead and do a test video on that. Next, I just have something I got for work. It's a pair of pants. I paid $4.99 for those, and yes, I know I'm giving away my pant size, but I am losing. I used to be a lot bigger than that. Decent pair. This is a George brand, and you can see that, if I can get the tag out here, it's $44.30. But the reason I bought these is, and yes, I know you can see my messed up bed. Reason I got this pair is somebody has actually hem these up, because generally when I get these pants, I have to hem them up anyway because they're way too long. They're probably hemmed down to about a 28 with length, which is what I am. They did an okay job. You can see some of the strings inside there, but you know what? When you're wearing them, you can't tell. I did have to cut a few back, so for $4.99, I'm definitely satisfied with that. And next, we have a couple PlayStation 2 games. We have NASCAR Thunder 2003, which I gave a whopping 78 cents for. This one's in good shape, I believe. You know, I actually didn't even check the discs on these. For that price, I wasn't going to complain. This is really hard to do one-handed. There we go. It's got some scratches on it, but I think it'll play okay. Most of that's just fingerprints, probably a kid-owned game. And then we have NCAA 2K3 college football. I'm not a huge football video game fan, but for 98 cents, I figured it was worth a try. And they both have the manuals, and this disc is about equally as bad shape. You can see it's got a few deep scratches on there, but worst comes to worst, I'll bring it to my local old school video game place, and they'll go ahead and buff those out in their machine. Very last but not least, we have this Marlboro Wild West playing cards. Now this is probably going to warrant its own video, so I'm not going to say too much about it. I gave 98 cents, and you can see that it is pretty old. It's Philip Morris, and it's from 1991. So these are my finds for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.